Hey guys, it's Megan. I hope you're having a great day so far. I am going to film my current favorite look because I've been doing this specifically eyeshadow look, but pretty much the whole look, like constantly this week. And I just want to like document it for myself to remember how to do it in the future because it is the most beautiful like bronze smoky eye. Oh my gosh, it is just stunning. If you love like a little bit of glimmer, it is perfect for you, especially because it's definitely using some shimmery products, but you could use similar products that don't have as much shimmer. But to me, I'm all about that shimmer life. So yeah, the eye look is just so beautiful to me, and it's using some old favorites and some newer products as well. And I'm pretty proud of my curled hair today, so I wanted to have it down for the beginning of this video. But of course I have to pull it back or else I will get makeup all over the place. I don't know how, like, I see some people do their get ready with me's with their hair down, and I'm like, is that possible? Like, to me, it would just be all in my hair if I did that. But I am going to get started, and I always start out with my eyeshadow, but I did my skincare like an hour or two ago, and I have been trying out this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer this week, and I really am enjoying it, especially if I haven't applied my skincare recently. I'll do like a pump and a half, which I really like that this is a pump, and that's a small size I got in a set from Sephora, and so it feels like just like a lotion, but I swear this makes my makeup last longer. Like, it reminds me a lot of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Like, I'm really shocked how similar I feel like the two are. Like, this has a citrus scent and so does that. So I'm not saying they're dupes because I haven't like fully tested it like that closely to each other, but so far I am really enjoying it, especially if I have done my skincare like an hour or two prior. So I'll just let that sit on my skin and I'll do my eyeshadow. So I always prime my eyes with the Milani eyeshadow primer. I wish I didn't have to use eyeshadow primer, but my eyelids just eat up eyeshadow if I don't. And it looks like I am just a hot mess if I don't apply eyeshadow primer. So this is pretty similar to the Urban Decay primer potion, and it's just way cheaper, so I would definitely recommend it. So now we can go on with the fun stuff. So also I'm trying to use this up, but this isn't a necessary step. This is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Au Naturel, and it's like a, I don't know, kind of like a rosy tan color. It's very similar to my skin tone, and this just helps to like intensify the eyeshadows, and it acts as like a sticky base to have the metallics especially adhere. But first I'm going to go in with MAC Kid, which is my go-to crease color. You could use your bronzer, you could use like MAC Soft Brown or any other like mid-tone brown. But for me, this is necessary to like just help ground the look because it is going to be a lot of shimmer, which you'll see. I just think this really helps. And the whole look is using one eye brush, and this is the Eco Tools. It's Smudge and Blend. It's a double-sided brush, and it has this great fluffy side for your crease, and then the smudge side is perfect for applying eyeshadow to your lids. I've just been reaching for it ever since I started trying out this look, and it hasn't steered me wrong yet. So I'm gonna keep using it, and it's definitely great for travel. So if they still have this brush, I'll link it down below. I think I got it in a kit at like Black Friday or Christmas time. So I just have that to start out my look, and then I forgot I use a little bit of the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. on the smudge brush side. So any setting spray, water, like whatever you have to help foil metallics, just spritz a little bit of that or get your brush a little bit wet. And we're going to use the Artist Couture Spotlight Glitz pigment. So with pigments, I feel like it's, I don't know, it's not essential to wet your brush, but it really helps kind of get those pigments to like meld together, because you can see it's like a little bit like pieces of pigment. It doesn't just like flow out like a normal like loose eyeshadow. I don't know how to explain it, but basically you just mix the pigment with your damp brush. And what's great about this like double-ended brush, but you could use any smaller eyeshadow brush, is that for me with like hooded eyes, I don't have a lot of lid space, so I need to be pretty like precise with where I put lid colors because I don't have a lot of space there. So I'm just going to blend this on, and I go a little bit into my inner corner, but not like a lot. And you might need more of the pigment, you might need more of the like the wet spray if you're using that. And so I just kind of build it up until I really like how it looks. And you can see it's so metallic and just stunning. So I put this pretty much over the first, like, almost my entire lid, but you don't need to put it all over your lid, because I, at least, am going to use a secondary color for, like, the outside edge of my lid. So you just smush this onto your eyes. That's how I think of it, because they're like little pieces of pigment. So I'm like, I need to smush it on there and like spread it out so it stays. And this is a beautiful like pink, kind of like opalescent. I don't even know what this color is. It is just so beautiful and unique. I really enjoy it. And if it, the one that I have came in a Sephora Favorites kit last year. So if you by chance bought that, you probably have this hanging around somewhere. And I think it's perfect for spring and summer. So this is just one of my favorites right now. When I have that all like the way I like it, then I have been going in with Chanel New Moon, which is a more bronze, like shimmery color. And again, just with the same brush, I don't wet it again. I just stamp this in like the outer third of my lid. So this is acting kind of like an outer V color, but also a little bit like an ombre kind of effect with the lid color. So I just kind of stamp that on there and blend it in. And to me, it just like meshes in perfectly with the lid color. It is such a pretty combination. Like, I'm thankful I stumbled upon this combo because I love both of these eyeshadows and want to use them more, but usually I just use them on their own, and then for some reason I tried this and I love it. So I just kind of blend that in until I'm satisfied with how that looks. And then for me, I am trying to use up this last eyeshadow. It's not a necessary step, but I really like the addition it gives. So this is the NARS Dual Intensity Eyeshadow in Himalaya. And I'll just take it on the fluffy side of my brush and just blend the edges of the outer corner. So it adds a little bit of depth, and I don't know, to me just like finishes off the look perfectly. You can use any like slightly darker brown color, but not too dark. Like, that's what I think is so cool about this look. It's like smoky, but not really dark. It's really pretty. So I just am blending the edges. And then that is it for the eyeshadow. I just think it is so beautiful, perfect for summertime, and yeah, so even if you don't have all those products, I'm not suggesting you run out to buy them all, but if you have like similar tones or you actually have these products, definitely try out this combo. It's really fun and really, really pretty. So then I either do my eyeliner or I do my eyeliner after my face, and today I think I'm going to do my face makeup first. So I'm still using the Herborian CC Red Correct. This stuff is just amazing for like really just evening out your skin tone, and it's all I really have been using on my face for like foundation type products. So I just blend this in with my hands, and then I've been going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This, I have been using it since I took the stopper out. It has lasted me like an extra like 2 weeks, and it's still not completely empty. So if you have this, definitely take out the stopper because you got a lot more product. And then I discovered that using this Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH03 brush, oh my gosh, it like makes my concealer and like the pores in my like T-zone so flawless. Like, it is amazing. So, and it takes a lot less time than a smaller brush. So I just kind of blend it, and I'll blend it like all over my forehead and the sides of my nose, because I get a more like prominent pores there. But it, oh my gosh, again, I just kind of stumbled upon using this for concealer, and I was so impressed because it really like smooths out that area. It's like crazy. So I think I've only used this brush for foundation one time because I've been using the Herborian so much, and I think it applies the best with my fingers. But for concealer, this, I wouldn't think a brush this huge would work, but it is like super, super great. I really, really love it. So I'm just impressed with that brush for sure. Okay, now I'll probably do my eyeliner, and I always use my Haus Labs liquid eyeliner pen, and I'll just do my standard wing, and then I'll be back to do more fun stuff on my face. And with this look, I've been trying to do not as thick of a wing, and this eyeliner is getting a little dry, so I've just been trying to make the wing look like smooth, but not make it as thick as sometimes I do. I feel like this eye is a little thicker than I want, but it's not like a huge deal. Okay, now I will do my cheeks. So I've been using the Dior Backstage Glitz palette, and I've been really liking this. I don't even know what kind of color you would call this. It's like a beige, almost a beige with like a gold undertone to it and like a gold reflect. And so I've just been applying this with, this is a MAC 165, but any like highlighter brush. And I just really like it with this look because it's like gold and kind of makes me think of summer. So yeah, I've really been getting good use out of that color specifically. And then I have been using a variety of blushes, but I've also been using bronzer, which is rare for me. And the one that I really love the most is the Kevyn Aucoin Tropical Days. This is not sold anymore, which just devastates me. But whatever bronzer you like, and I just go in like lightly because I have very fair skin, and I don't want it to be like super, super bronzy, but it definitely does add like a nice shape to the face, and I don't know, it's just summery, so really like that. And then for blush, I've been doing different things, but I'm going to use Rose Bronze from Chanel. This is just such a good summer blush. It's also great for like fall. It's just a great blush, but just something a little more like coral, I would say. Not necessarily like cool tone for like the vibe I'm going for. Okay, now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I just like to wipe out any product, and then I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Precisely My Brow, which is like a fine tip pencil, and I use shade 3.5, which is really perfect for me, and I just lightly go through making like little strokes. And then I think I'll do the Gimme Brow right after this because I already did my face makeup. I like change up the like order of how I do my makeup like almost every day. It's so random. It just depends on what step I'm in the mood for and all that kind of randomness. So yeah, Gimme Brow again in 3.5. And this is just a great tinted brow gel. And I'm almost done with this one, but thankfully I have a backup. So that is that. Then I'm going to do my mascara. I've been using the Lancome Monsieur Big little sample, and this is a great volumizing mascara. And so I'm just going to apply this to my upper lashes, and then I'll be right back. For the final touch for my eyes, I've been using the Julep Gilded Gold Shimmer in my waterline, and this just adds, to me, the perfect amount of like smokiness, but without making it really, really dark. I used a bronze eyeliner yesterday, and it definitely made it a lot more dark and smoky. And then another step I've been doing pretty frequently is taking the New Moon and on just like a small precise smudger brush, just going underneath there and smoking out that lower lash line. And I don't smoke out my lower lash line very much, but it just kind of gave me that like bronze goddess type of look that I'm going for with this. And then finally is lips. I've been doing a lot of different like combinations and products and everything. Yeah, you could really go so many different ways. The one that I've been like doing kind of the most is this Nude Sticks Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in Purity, which is just like a chubby pencil, and it's kind of like a, it's like a rose bronze, like the blush, and I've just been like kind of like lining my lips with that. And then I'll just go on top of it with like a nude lipstick like Shining Peach from L'Oreal. And then I just blend it in so it's not like, I don't know, I don't want it to be like so heavy. And that's pretty much it. Like, it's, to me, it's pretty easy, and I've just been getting into the routine of doing it, so it's just like, I know exactly how it goes, and I just think it's really pretty and nice for this time of year. Like, it's warming up here, and I'm very, very happy about that. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys, maybe give you some inspiration even if you don't have these exact products. It's just fun to play around with different stuff that you already have in your collection, and I hope this brought you some joy this morning or whenever you're watching it, and I really appreciate you guys being here, and I just love you so much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!